Please put your hands together and make some noise for Kenyon, Lucy, and Amanda!
Look at this itty bitty little table we're sitting at. We got big asses. What were they thinking?
I did not plan to sit on a bar stool in these jeans. Oh,
That's why I wore a tent.
Whatever, it's fine.
Oh,
No problems at all.
If I fall off, I'm suing.
pregnant.
How's everybody doing today?
1 p.m. in Dallas. Let's get lit.
Woo!
Just kidding. We're drinking water.
Can everybody see Amanda? Am I blocking you? Are you good?
I'm blocking her.
Definitely. There's lots of blocking happening.
Yeah.
No one needs to see me. They can hear and smell me.
Everybody's here for you.
Yeah,
We should make sure they can see you.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't break this chair, because that's a real fear, and it's very wobbly. Here we go.
Okay, all right.
Nailing it.
We are so excited to be here at Obsessed Fest. And we have a little fun mini show planned for you guys.
It's a real treat.
So,
So we hope you pre-gamed.
yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't.
Yeah, because we're 36. Should we do the damn thing?
Let's do it.
You are listening to Wine and Crime, the podcast where three friends chug wine, chat true crime, and unleash their worst Minnesotan accents.
Yes. Hello.
I'm Kenyon.
Woo.
I'm Lucy.
Woo. And I'm Amanda.
Woo! And we are continuing Hog Girl Summer.
Always.
Right on
We live
into
it. We love it. It's Hog Girl Fall.
Hog Girl Fall.
Into Hog Girl Winter. We're in the home of the hogs.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all got hot. Y'all gone to the hog.
Y'all got hogs.
And so we have a very special gals pick today. We selected the topic of obsession.
It's very weird.
We both went in really weird directions.
I can't.
Mine is not even true crime, but that's okay. It's fucking weird, and you're gonna like it.
Fuck. She misunderstood the assignment.
did.
Mine's also not true crime at all. Not even a little bit. Yeah. So is there anyone?
It's fucking weird. You're gonna
Is
like
there
it.
anyone here who is not familiar with our show? We're not gonna like. Okay. There's like 5 people.
Okay, so normally we do cover crimes.
Right. Our show is called Wine and Crime. We do usually cover crimes in each of our episodes. We're not serialized.
We also usually have a wine pairing,
Yep.
which we don't.
Which we don't today because it's 1 p.m. and I'm going to get drunk later.
Yeah.
But we do have our own wine that you can get online on our website, wineandcrimepodcast.com, and it's really delicious, so I'll plug that.
Yep.
But we do a topic, and the topic today is obsession, and then Lucy does background in psychology on that topic, and Kenyon and I each cover a case pertaining to that topic, which usually is a true crime case. I really thought you were going to do a crime, so I thought I was safe.
Nope.
But today at Obsessed Fest, the True Crime Podcast Festival, you will be getting no crime.
It's fine. It's weird shit. You're gonna like it.
You're going to love it.
And usually our episodes are like 2 motherfucking hours long, and we're not gonna do that to you today.
We have an hour, so we're doing it.
So we're doing it. We're going into it. All right, Lucy, what is our background and maybe hopefully psych, for obsession?
I'm so excited.
There's psych, baby. There is psych.
Yes.
So, obsession.
I'm pretty sure that's Newt Gingrich's wife. Am I right?
Can we confirm in the audience?
Yes or no? Anyone?
It actually makes me really happy that we can't confirm whether or not that's Newt Gingrich's wife.
Yeah.
I just Googled crazy eyes. This was the first result.
There's a tiny monitor down here, and it's really awful to look
It's
at.
really, really scary this close up.
It's giving Nancy Grace.
Yeah.
So, obsession, a noun, is
Thank you. Oh my
Wow, she
God.
wants that on a recording so that could be her ringtone. Kenyon, you're right. Kenyon, you're right.
I'm gonna slide right off this bar stool. Oh,
Set it as your morning alarm.
Kenyon, you're right.
It's just motivation to get out of bed. So, obsession is a state in which someone thinks about someone or something constantly or frequently, especially in a way that is not normal.
Not healthy.
No. It's also an intensely provocative scent, a masculine blend of botanics, spices, and rare woods that reflect the determination and fire that drive men's passions.
It fucking reeks.
Yeah. Not good.
No, it's not
Nasty.
great.
Sorry, Calvin.
The word obsess dates back to the early 16th century when it was used to describe how the devil uses a person.
Okay.
So, possession meant you're being controlled by the devil, but you don't know it. And obsession meant that the devil is in your soul and you fucking know it.
I am obsessed.
Okay.
Obsession may manifest as a disorder, such as obsessive compulsive disorder.
Okay.
People who suffer from OCD might have either obsessive thoughts, compulsive actions, or both. The lucky few have both. Obsessions are recurring or persistent thoughts, images, or impulses that invade one's consciousness involuntarily and cannot be ignored, suppressed, or controlled. These thoughts are not friendly, fuzzy thoughts either. They're frequently morbid, check, shameful, or just
Check.
plain tedious, check. Some common obsessive thoughts include worrying about contamination, so like germaphobes.
Which, is tough because it's not like they're wrong.
Right.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Have you ever touched money?
Have you ever been to an airport?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gross. Pumping gas.
Oh.
Listen, your kitchen sink has more germs than like a toilet. So just
Your phone.
take that home with you.
Are we having fun?
True crime show.
The remote control in your hotel room right now.
Yeah. It was
Leave
not
that
wrapped in
shit in
plastic, when I
plastic.
got to my room, Omni Hotel. Did I clean it? No.
No.
I already have diabetes. What else am I going to get?
What else am I gonna catch?
Come on.
You got to keep your immune system boosted.
Yeah.
You got to lick it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Another common thought is committing violent acts, even when you're not around your in-laws, like all the time. And also doubt. So like repeatedly thinking like, did I lock the door? Did I blow out that candle? And then like checking it and checking it and checking it, which would be the compulsion side of it.
Did I turn off my hair straightener?
Did I turn off my...
Did either of you turn off your hair straightener?
It's on a timer probably, so it's fine.
Probably.
It's fine.
It's a hotel. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So hundreds of people are sleeping,
They have
enjoying
fire
it.
suppression systems,
Great.
presumably.
Yeah.
Cool.
Worst case, my whole room will be soaked in like a flame retardant gel when I get back. It's fine.
Cool.
So lots of fear and anxiety. It's no bueno. OCD occurs in about 2 to 3% of the general population, and there are treatments out there. #Talkspace.
Yes.
So OCD isn't the only way obsessions might express themselves in unhealthy ways. So
I love this show.
It's a really good show.
It's so campy. I love it.
I know.
I love it.
So keep tabs on your thoughts and emotions, and if you think you're not operating normally, talk to your therapist, because as we always say, mental health or mental illness is not your problem.
It's not your fault. It is your responsibility.
There we go. Thanks.
We always say
We
that.
always say
We
it.
always say that.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yep.
We're not always 7 months pregnant with 30% of
Okay.
one's brain operating
That
correctly.
excuse is getting real tired.
It's constant.
Mama.
You're
So,
doing great, Mama.
Quick anecdote.
Oh, God.
I was driving down the street the other day with my husband in the passenger seat, which was the first mistake. I shouldn't have been driving.
There it is.
And we're on campus near my house, and there's all these people crossing the street.
Oh, God.
And I was like, why the fuck are all these people crossing the street? Get out of, they're jaywalking, get out of the way. And I'm
trying
just
to drive here.
continuing to drive toward them. And Corey just goes, it's a red light. And I was like,
She ran over all of them and then fled to Dallas for Obsessed Fest.
Yeah.
I was like, Yeah, super pissed that all these people were jaywalking in front of me. I had the right of way, and he's like, the light is red.
Please stop.
Okay.
Please stop.
Please, and don't yell at me. Okay, thank you. I love you. Bye.
Jesus.
30% tops, I swear to God. So, collective obsession is a form of collective behavior where there's a remarkable increase in the frequency or intensity of a specific behavior or assertion of belief. So fads, fashions, and crazes are examples of collective obsessions. So like razor scooters
Yes.
in 2000.
Yes.
Dogs, Beanie Babies.
We used to set up little like razor scooter courses in our cul-de-sac.
Cool.
Cul-de-sac.
Yeah, it was a cul-de-sac.
So like everyone had a razor scooter or like their cool cousin had one and everyone bashed their ankles on it trying to do like a cool freestyle kick spin.
Yeah, it was rough.
Pain.
According to The Atlantic, Razor and other brands of two-wheeled scooters contributed substantially to the number of emergency room visits every year around this time.
This tracks.
So I feel like if 9/11 hadn't happened, razor scooters would be like the thing that ties mid-millennials together as like a subgeneration.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as soon as we outgrew razor scooters, we got razor phones in
Yes.
2004.
I want that
which
back.
was another collective
And it's
obsession.
kind of coming back.
The click, the
Yeah.
satisfying
snapping
click.
it shut.
Oh,
Did anyone raise your hand if you had a razor phone?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You
Our
feel like you know
people.
exactly what we're saying.
Breaking up with your boyfriend with this is something that Gen Z will just never
no.
understand.
That and passing paper notes. I just feel so
and
bad
all the
for
cool
them.
ways you'd fold them, or
And
having a
climate
notebook
change.
with your friends.
Yeah.
That was the move.
I learned the hard way that when you snap your razor phone shut, it didn't actually hang up right away because I got in a fight with my then boyfriend and I snapped it shut and then I immediately called him a fucking asshole and he texted me and was like, "Oh, I'm a fucking asshole."
I can hear you.
There's like
And he
a
used
solid
T9
2
word to
second
text
delay.
her.
Yeah. It costs $0.25. So today we're totally obsessed with pickles.
Yum.
There's pickle flavored everything.
Yeah.
Who's that man?
I don't know, Squishmallows.
Who's that man?
I don't know, but he's adorable.
They're just random models.
I don't know. I think
yeah,
they're probably
I don't
like
know
YouTube
who this
personalities.
man is.
There's yes, okay. See, I'm hip. They have a YouTube show.
Okay, you're hip. You knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yep.
Oh yeah, who's this guy then?
Probably also has a YouTube show. Don't worry about it.
He's Kevin. Someone said.
His name is Kevin.
Kevin.
Nobody be mean
That's
to Kevin.
Definitely looks like a Kevin.
It's Kevin.
We're also totally obsessed with like these nails.
What?
Yeah.
I don't have them right now, but I do love them.
Athleisure.
Yes.
Always.
Correct.
Meredith's drunken accent on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Oh my God. I'm
The
starting Salt Lake
rumors
City.
about the husband.
Incredible.
Taylor Swift and that football player. And
Yep.
Yeah. Totally obsessed.
Travis Kelsey?
Sure.
Oh my God, I'm so young.
Queen of Sports. She's
Aging
coming up for my
backwards.
title.
Yep, Queen of Sports.
And obviously everyone here is true crime obsessed.
There it is. Look at these cutie pies.
So cute. And to say that we're obsessed with something is like a slang exaggeration fairly exclusive to the youth of the moment, such as us.
We are the youth of the moment.
The ones
We
afraid to
are
sit
the
on a
future.
high top stool.
It is very wobbly up here.
It's really wobbly.
I feel like I'm on top of the Twin Towers, which I did do one time, and it did sway.
The
before.
Twin Towers?
Yeah, like the
Oh.
9/11. I went to the
Enough
top.
with the 9/11
I'm just
references.
saying, and they were so tall, and they would like
What is
sway
happening?
at the overlook.
Maybe they
Anybody
just
else been
fell
to the top
over.
and felt the sway? Thank you. 2 people, 3 people. Yeah, meet me after the show.
Okay.
Never forget.
All right. According to a New York Times article, the phrase "I'm obsessed" took off in like 2008. Quote, "It's now entrenched in our everyday informal language, most often employed by young women from InStyle's daily We're Obsessed feature." So according to this, one object of obsession was a $4,000 Fendi bag.
Sure.
And also to the ironically titled gossip site, I'mNotObsessed.com. A Twitter search for I'm obsessed at any time of the day will bring up approximately 5 results per minute. So a recent sampling, according to the writing of the article that I'm referencing, included cream soda,
Yum.
cardigans,
Cute.
ketchup,
No.
Okay.
No.
and one girl's own eyes.
Yes.
We'll get to that. We'll get to the obsession with one's own body parts.
Oh,
In my case.
God. Okay. So it might seem to border on insensitive to use a clinical symptom or diagnosis for a the casual expression a la mode. So it's kind of like saying that's insane or you're hysterical or neurotic.
You are being hysterical right now, though, and I think you should calm down.
I'll go lay down.
Go drive over 50 college students, why don't you?
Don't have to twist my arm. And OCD is, according to the World Health Organization, one of the top 20 causes worldwide among adults for illness-related disability. So while I think it's good to be aware of the connotations, it does really pack a punch to say, I am obsessed.
Correct. I'm not going to give it up, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm obsessed with being obsessed with things.
It's also like delightfully ironic since the popular affect is quite flat, like how the Kardashians talk.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
obsessed.
obsessed.
I am
I'm
obsessed with this.
Obsessed.
So like in comparison to this outrageous hyperbole of obsession. Another etymological example of a word being exaggerated over time is the word love. So this was kind of surprising to me. The word love wasn't typically used to express anything other than romantic love until the late 1800s. And so when young women in particular started saying like, oh, I love your dress.
I love your petticoat.
I love your culottes. The older generation was like, are you fucking kidding me?
You want to fuck my culottes?
Yeah.
You also want to fuck my culottes?
I thought that was only me. Only I'm allowed to fuck my culottes. Bitch. Bitch.
She makes Bill wear culottes to bed.
It's the only way I can get off. That man wears culottes. High water culottes. I want to see those ankles.
Ish.
Wow.
Those scarred razor scooter ankles.
Yeah. His ankles are scarred from a very serious sledding accident, so be respectful.
Okay.
Okay. So another example is awesome. Like the word awesome is like
To
you're
inspire
full of
awe.
awe, but it's not like, this water tastes awesome.
It's also like an American thing. Like any other people around the world do not say awesome every other word like we do. But that's okay.
That's awesome.
Their lives are drab.
We're awesome.
So this kind of trend in language is called hyperbolic metaphorical extension. Who knew?
Wow.
Not me.
Mild obsessions can be hard to avoid, especially with the internet at our fingertips and so much content feeding us serotonin, like to become obsessed with. But if you find yourself becoming tempted to, let's say, boil a pet rabbit on your married lover's stove, it might be time to seek help.
Talk space.
Oh my God.
Space.
Yeah.
I
love Glenn
this
Close.
movie.
She's so hot. Look
She's
at her.
so hot.
If I took off my blazer right now, I would be Glenn Close in this picture, but it's fine.
Take it off.
Take
it
it
off.
I won't. My titties are sagging. I won't. But it's fine.
Mine too.
So anyway, that is my segment, little background psych on
Nailed
obsession.
it.
Woo!
I love it. Well, let's get into these not crime cases.
Fuck yeah! All right, are we ready for my case?
Woo!
We all ready to cry, probably?
I don't know.
No, we're not gonna cry. I don't think so. I mean, you might. You're pregnant, but okay.
What else is new?
I didn't cry yesterday. I am brimming right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
okay.
she went 24 hours without crying.
Her tank
and-
is full.
Yeah.
Or running over any college students.
So, give us.
You go, girl.
Give Lucy a round. No. Okay, so I wanted to talk about an obsession within an obsession.
Meta.
And for those of you
Like
who,
a turducken.
Yes, a turducken of obsession.
An obsession. I'm fine.
For those of you who are Wine and Crime Patreon supporters, woo, woo, woo,
Woo! Yay, 10 people love you.
love you. Thank you so much. You know that my recent Drunk Dive episode on our Patreon was about body dysmorphia. And I held back one particularly wild case so that I could share it with all of you today.
Love it.
So I will be talking about Der Wolfsmann.
Oh shit, I put these in the wrong order.
That's not it. Everyone close your eyes.
Close your eyes, everyone. We're going to play a fun game. 1, 2, 3, close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Are you kidding me
Close
right
your
now? Eyes
Back.
closed.
Okay.
So sorry, that's totally my pregnancy brain.
Okay.
So
Der Wolfsmann.
They closed their eyes. It's okay.
a lot of them didn't close
They
their
didn't
eyes.
close their eyes. There's so many cheaters in this room
And
right
we
now.
see all of the
Heads
ones who
up,
didn't
7
close their
up.
eyes.
You're
Yeah.
all caught.
Trouble.
Oh my God. Okay, so Der Wolfsmann, the Wolf Man. I also want to talk about how he turned to renowned psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud for help,
Bad idea.
but Freud instantly made things weird.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
He's like, it has to do with your butthole.
Yeah, yes.
Did you check your ass?
Oh, yes, you're on to something. So that's right. One of Freud's most famous patients of all time was a Russian aristocrat named Sergei Konstantinovich.
Constantinople. Istanbul,
Pankajeff. I nailed it. AKA the Wolf Man.
Love it.
Ooh, he is not cute.
Well,
He has Bill's widow's peak.
he does.
He looks like my husband.
He does
His
not.
puffy
He does
eyes.
not look like your husband.
If his hair was long and he had an all-over beard and not just a mustache,
She looked totally different, but also had a widow's peak.
yeah.
I don't know. I think I
Yeah.
would be the expert on what Wolfman looks like my husband.
So, Der Wolfsmann was plagued by a recurring dream in which a pack of white wolves stared ominously at him from the bare branches of a walnut tree outside his bedroom window in winter.
I would love that.
This is a painting by the Wolfman expressing what his dream looked like.
It reminds me of The Fourth Kind, which is like the scariest movie out there.
Have not
Kind
seen
or
it.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
The Fourth Kind, the alien one with the owl.
I can't go any
Oh.
Did I
scarier
Not
than
the one with the
Ring.
mashed potatoes making the Devil's Tower in Wyoming. That's Close Encounters.
What?
We're thinking of two different alien movies that have similar names. We're both right. Everybody calm down.
What's the one with
30%?
Sigourney Weaver?
That's Alien.
Okay.
We got this.
Okay.
The gals misremember.
Every
So-
time.
Okay, so Sergei, the Wolfman, interpreted his own dream to mean that his nose represented his penis
Well, duh.
and that he wanted to be castrated and, quote, made into a woman.
So they had to cut his nose off?
What does he think women look like?
What does my nose represent if I don't have a penis?
Well, we're going to get to it.
Okay.
So some of you might be
Oh, my
thinking,
clit. Right.
Yeah.
okay, this
Duh.
person was maybe trans without having the right vocabulary at the time to express that. But let's everybody slow our roll because it's actually a lot more complicated than that, and that wasn't it. And it also is not what Freud says it is, but whatever. Okay. First off, there's not a clear connection between the dream and the man's interpretation of his own dream. For example, why do the wolves care about his nose?
Where did they get a ladder?
Why a walnut tree?
Yum.
Why is the nose the penis? Why do the wolves care about the penis? Why are they sitting in a tree? Lots of questions. But for Der Wolfsmann, obsession with his bizarre dream was just the first part of his broader delusion, entirely centered around his nose, aka the face penis.
That looks more like Bill
Yeah.
than the other photo.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's not Bill.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Okay.
not Bill.
Well, I really hope it's not Bill for your sake. So
You come
Does
home
dream
and he
about
has
wolves.
you
No
come home and he
nose.
has a big bandage over his nose.
Der Wolfsmann.
You liked me for my culottes anyway.
Fair. I don't need his nose.
the nose can come in handy, just saying. So things quickly spiraled out of control. The Russian aristocrat ended up moving to Vienna so that he could be treated by renowned psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud.
I didn't know he was a cartoonist.
I only saw the lady with the bush on a.
Yeah.
But now I see the ear.
You never saw the man's face in this? You
Took me-
only ever saw the woman?
Well, in this moment, because
That says a lot about
Well,
your
let-
psyche.
It's
let
not
me
like a
explain.
face. It's you're supposed to see both.
I am set back in this chair, and this computer is covering the bottom half, so I can only see down to the bush. And when I leaned forward, then I saw the other part of the face.
Right. The bush is glorious.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I like a
She's-
bush that really sticks out.
Yeah. She could not discreetly wear leggings.
No.
Yeah.
Athleisure,
No.
no.
Not
Yeah.
for you.
But good for her.
But good for her. So, as we know, Freud made everything about sex. Some of his contributions to the field of psychology include the psychosexual stages of development: oral, anal, phallic, latent, genital. Aren't you guys glad you came today?
Sucking, fucking, poking, stroking, and
Rubbing.
tickling.
Tickling.
The 5 stages of grief, is that what you said?
I have a laser pointer. This could be a full ass
Wait,
lecture.
there's a laser pointer? Yes.
Anal.
Love that. Love it.
Oh my God. The theory of penis envy. Dude, that's not it.
You wish.
Yeah.
We have our own noses. Joke's on you.
Yep.
The Oedipus complex, that one might be real. And when it came to the Wolfman, Freud basically found a way to make all of his different pet theories apply to this one poor man. But his dream analysis has been the most enduring. So Freud confidently concluded that the Wolfman's recurring dream clearly was the result of him having witnessed as a boy a, quote, primal scene
Sucking and fucking.
that shocked his consciousness to the core.
Everyone has had their first primal scene.
Well, Freud assumed
Mine was
that...
in Wild Things. Watching that. First primal scene.
Mine was in The Piano with Harvey Keitel's full
Yeah.
dick
That
and balls.
explains
A lot.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's brought this up before.
Wow.
More
It's
than
my
once.
it's a core memory.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And
Yep.
Harvey Keitel's not too bad to look at.
Okay.
Okay. So Freud assumed that his patient must have witnessed his parents having sex a tergo, if you know what I mean. You don't?
I
Neither do
don't.
I. I don't speak Latin. What about more Ferrarum? Nope, still no.
More Ferraris?
We'll
Well,
get to the Ferraris.
Oh, God.
Maybe you've heard of doggy style.
There it is.
When the patient rejected Freud's interpretation, calling it terribly far-fetched, and pushing back on this entirely speculative theory that he had this memory or have ever witnessed such an event, the guy was like, I really don't remember that happening
I promise
to me.
I did not see my dad mounting the back of my mom.
Right.
Maybe
The other way
the
around.
mom was on top, she was pegging.
Nice.
So that's what it was more confusing for him. But also, fucking good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for him.
Yeah.
And also, this guy was like, that didn't happen. I didn't see that. And Freud was like, you def saw it.
You're repressing it,
You
but
saw
you
it.
for sure saw it. This happened.
You saw it. I know. You saw 7 wolves in a walnut tree, so obviously you saw it.
Yeah, crazy.
Now it's my turn to tell you what you saw.
Yeah. So then the patient, Wolfman, was like, the children of rich Russian elites like myself, we slept in our nanny's bedroom. We saw our parents like once every 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, I did not see this happen. And Freud was like, you're cured.
I figured it out.
You are
You're welcome.
100% cured.
Enjoy your
Here's
life.
your invoice.
Don't cut your nose off.
Yeah. Except for he literally did say that. Freud literally was like, I declare you cured. And this guy was like, what?
If only it was that easy.
I declare
Time's up.
bankruptcy.
I declare bankruptcy. I didn't say it. I declared it.
Except for the pesky fact that the Wolfman's condition soon rapidly devolved into a full psychotic delirium centered around his nose. Quote, the whole thing looks like a catastrophe. I'm in the same state as when I came to Freud, and now Freud is no more, because Freud was really old at this point and he died. Thank God.
Oh, shit.
So, psychoanalyst Ruth Jane Mack Brunswick, a lot of names, a close associate and mentee of Freud's, and goes without saying she was on bad terms with her strict father, so she found Freud as a mentor. It's fine. Described the Wolfman's complete obsession with the state of his nose. He would look at himself in every shop window and had a pocket mirror so that he could check out his nose every few minutes.
Obsessed.
It's not going to change that much.
Doesn't matter.
You tell him that. His penis changes all the time. His nose could just...
That
You
is
know.
true. They really can.
They're flipping and flopping.
Your nose?
No, your penis.
Oh. I was like, I got news for you. You might look different in every photo ever taken of you, but your nose, it's pretty standard.
Yep. Wasn't talking about my nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about your dick. Got it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Quote, he was observed in the street staring at his reflection in a mirror, convinced that some sort of doctor had drilled a hole in his nose.
Dude, that's
That
the
didn't
cocaine.
happen.
You mean 2 holes?
You mean this very delicate nose piercing? He became absolutely fixated with his nose, which led him to repeatedly seek out the opinions and treatments of physicians for, quote, blackheads, swellings, wounds from picking, pimples, and imaginary scars. But like, okay, same.
Yeah.
Get
in
yourself-
line.
I'm a picker and a popper.
Oh, yeah. Just get yourself a good retinol and maybe some niacinamide. It's fine. You're gonna
He
be fine.
could sand his face.
Like Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
Ultimately, though, the Wolfman said that it wasn't Freud or Ruth Jane Mack Brunswick who
Bader
helped him,
Ginsburg.
but rather sheer grit and determination that enabled Der Wolfsmann to treat his body dysmorphia disorder. Personally, I would not recommend. I think medication is there for a reason.
A lot easier than sheer grit and determination.
Yeah. But he said, I gathered all my strength, stopped looking in the mirror, and somehow overcame these ideas in just a few days.
Lucky you. Must be nice.
I took a stand against psychoanalysis and made a decision of my own. I said, stop thinking about your nose.
It's that easy. Just stop thinking about it.
Cold
Don't
turkey.
think of an elephant.
Oh, God.
And it was such a great success compared to Freud because I rejected transference. And also, none of this is true. And he went for decades still thinking about his nose. It's fine. He went on to have a long and deeply unhappy life. There were some, things that happened, the Russian Revolution, whatever, don't have time. But there were death
Yada,
masks.
yada, yada.
They made death masks of him. So this is Der Wolfsmann and his nose in
And
death.
what's under his nose?
I don't know. I think it's...
An unfortunate mustache?
It might have been.
I'd be.
Shouldn't be.
Now I'm obsessed with his nose.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's him?
That's him. Yeah. Are you looking at future
Poor
Bill?
guy.
Yeah, I don't think that looks like Bill anymore.
No. He was like 90.
He needs an under eye cream. Oh, for 90, that's not bad. That's definitely a mustache, because look at the brows.
Yeah.
It's like the same texture.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some pretty decent skin. I mean, I know that's not his actual skin, but for like a casting of it.
Yeah.
90s, okay.
I can't get over the face bush.
Yeah.
He got like a Brazilian.
Little tuft.
Anyway, there's a lot more to the story we don't have time to get into, but moral of the story, if you're suffering from an obsession of some kind, don't turn to another obsessive person for help because it'll just end up being a weird sex thing.
Got it. Got
And
it.
that is my case.
Love it.
Nice job. Yay!
All right. Most of you seem to have done it that time. Okay, this is truly the opportunity that I have been waiting for. I could have done this as a drunk dive a million times, and I just have ADHD and I forget. And then we got this topic, and I was like, oh my God. To pick my favorite episode of My Strange Addiction to talk about today. So buckle the fuck up, y'all, pun intended. We'll get to it. Side note, this is when TLC was in its prime, and some of the young people who might be in this room do not understand how fucking feral we were for TLC reality shows.
Yeah.
This is like an era of reality TV that Bravo could fucking never.
Yeah.
And I love Bravo, but
Bravo goes to like the people that have had the work done. Like everyone is
TLC had
polished
a
looking.
chokehold on us, like specifically.
And like, I don't know what was going on at TLC, but there were like no adults in the room. Like
It was so
everything
problematic.
got the green light.
Everything was a pass.
Yeah.
Yes, put it on television.
Do it.
Genius. So 11 years ago, the world met Nathaniel, who kept his last name private. He was a then 27-year-old man from Arkansas, who claimed to be in an intimate, and many would say obsessive, relationship with his car.
His culottes.
With his culottes.
I hate this.
I remember
so
this.
much.
I
Lucy was
fucking
very
remember
mad at
this
me,
episode.
and that's probably why she sabotaged me today and fucked up all the photos.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I was so distracted about my own memories of watching this episode and being super grossed out.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
So he wasn't obsessed with the car. Excuse me, I'm recovering from a cold. He wasn't obsessed with the car in like the stereotypical cis-het men who keep their cars meticulously clean. They want you to like take your shoes off before they let you get in. That don't impress me.
Get an oil
much.
change.
Getting an oil change.
Or like pose in a parking lot in front of a cool
Yep,
car.
do prayer hands and like vape with their Honda Civic. Not like that. Not like that. This relationship was fully romantic. Next slide. See, our boy Nate has objectophilia, which according to Wikipedia is characterized by sexual or romantic attraction focused on particular inanimate objects. Individuals with this attraction may have strong feelings of love and commitment to certain items or structures of their fixation. For some, sexual or close emotional relationships with humans are incomprehensible. Now, for Nathan, he did have girlfriends before he started fucking his cars.
Before.
And he had several girlfriends, and he said something was just missing. It just wasn't right.
She didn't have a tailpipe.
We'll get to the tailpipe. No. We'll get to the tailpipe.
He just couldn't get revved up.
Yep, there it is.
Can you imagine being the girlfriend and find out he's cheating with his car? And just
I'd
like,
allow it.
Okay.
Bill's car is a really gross minivan, though, so it's like not clean ever. Anyway, for some,
This is what they say when they say there are plenty of fish in the sea.
yeah, plenty
It's
of cars
this
in the
guy.
lot. Plenty of cars in the lot, ladies and gents, and neither, and both. So some object sexual individuals also often believe in animism. So like making an inanimate object also have feelings, thoughts, opinions.
She loves me back.
Karma.
Personalities.
Well, he.
Oh, sorry.
Get it right. They'll believe that they have souls, intelligence, feelings, and are able to communicate in their own way.
It's a genuine connection.
Yep. Questions of the legality of objectophilia or like ethical provenance have not really arisen, given that inanimate objects don't need to consent because they're inert and not harmed through this specific paraphilia. But public sexual consummation of an object, which we will get to, will sometimes be dealt with legally through like indecent exposure or anti-exhibition legislation.
Do whatever you want in the privacy and sanctity of your garage.
Well, that
dude.
can get really hard when when the object of your love is something like, say, the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
Where there is actually an amazing video from a separate documentary where a lady is in love with the Eiffel Tower and sneaks up onto the observation deck in a skirt and a long leather duster with no panties on to discreetly fuck it. Here's a picture.
Oh.
And it's all on video. It's incredible. She and the Eiffel Tower
This is what TLC used to be, you
This
guys.
is not from TLC because she
Oh.
has sex with the Eiffel Tower and TLC was like, even for us.
Okay. We don't have the budget to
This
fly
is
to
the
France
Learning
right
Channel.
now, but
Children watch this.
The learning channel.
So they got married.
learning.
This woman in the Eiffel Tower. After a years-long struggle to get to the altar. It's tough out there, ladies, but we can do it. But they ended up getting divorced 15 years later, and she's now in love with a fence. So
Stop.
and you know she's riding it.
Oh my God.
One of those pickets are definitely in her puss right now in that photo.
and not even like the right way.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
What? Listen.
The slit direction.
All I'm saying is
That's the
it
slit
is.
direction.
She's on it.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Okay,
calm
I'm sorry.
down.
I have spatial reasoning problems.
Do you think she intentionally fucks every single?
I hope so.
Spreads it out. How long is this fence?
I hope so.
Yeah, is it like one post that gets all the love? Like one, like if she stood up, that post would be white.
From rubbing
got a
off
favorite.
the red paint with a high pH balance of her pussy juice.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Anyway, nothing gold can stay. Even your marriage with the loyal Eiffel Tower might not work out. So just have a backup fence. But this isn't about that slut, the Eiffel Tower, okay? This is about cars. And yes, Nathan does make love to his car.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
Mommy don't know daddy's getting hot at the body shop. Doing something unholy. That was in my head all day. The body shop has all new meaning to me now. I can never hear that song the same fucking way.
And I've seen this episode too, and these are tender French kisses.
Oh, they're makeout
We
scenes,
know.
full tongue, and
We
there's
can see.
there's Foley, like you can hear. It's like
The
he's
smacking.
eating a grapefruit. It's incredible.
They're wet.
The wet smacking. So
He's a tender lover.
his car, who he lovingly named Chase, is a 1998 cherry red Chevy Monte Carlo. Chase was also assigned a gender and he/him pronouns.
I'm so sorry that I made that assumption
That's
earlier.
okay. To be fair, I did not
Yeah.
declare his pronouns yet.
Isn't the main character car from the movie Cars also named Chase
I
and
don't
is
know.
a red
I don't
car?
think so.
Thank God I'm not there in my motherhood journey
Someone's
yet.
yelling it.
Lightning
McQueen.
Yeah.
Boo.
Chase,
Okay.
Chase might be the dog one. Paw Patrol.
Ugh.
We'll get there.
A-Cab, even
I've
Paw
met
Patrol.
2 children in my life, so this is the
Okay,
extent.
back to this guy fucking his car, things that we actually want to hear about, not fucking Paw Patrol and the Pixar movie Cars. Stay on topic,
Oh yeah,
ladies.
we're the weird ones.
Yeah, you are.
So sorry.
Off the rails. So he met Chase in an Arkansas resale lot in 2007, and it was love at first sight. Quote, his body, his interior, and everything together just seemed to fit. I felt
His
an
body.
instant connection,
Okay.
said Nathan. They love the same music, and their song is Can't Fight This Feelin' by REO Speedwagon. They go on dates, and Nathan gives him gifts, and yes, they do have sex. Quote, he likes when I go underneath him. It's very special when I make love to Chase.
Okay.
Nathaniel is so obsessed with Chase, he won't let anyone else drive him. And
Nobody else wants to.
No. No. And on the rare occasion he lets another passenger in, he's constantly worried that the passenger will do something to harm Chase. He's very protective of Chase.
Well, you've already climbed inside of Chase's body.
Well, yeah, but he's the only one allowed.
Yeah, where do we draw the line?
Exactly. He also has trouble being out of the line of sight with Chase for more than a few minutes at a time, which one can only imagine has a serious negative impact on his life. He, at the time of this documentary episode coming out, he was going to work regularly in an office, but he would have to have like photos of Chase on his desk and as the background of his computer so that he could see at least a picture of Chase like at all times.
Okay.
Obsessed. Quote, we have an intimate relationship emotionally and sexually. We have a connection that is just indescribable. Honestly, get you a partner who loves you the way that Nathaniel loves Chase.
Yeah, right?
Like, this is the marriage I yearn for.
The desktop background.
Yeah.
Also, if your human partner wouldn't let you, a human, out of their sight.
That's true. That's a
Yeah,
little
we don't
fucked
want
up.
that.
No, we don't like that.
That's too
But
far.
Yeah.
my phone background is Bill. Bill's phone background is our cat, Pepperoni.
Yeah.
So I could use a little more Nathaniel.
All
in
of my
this.
backgrounds are my kids.
I'm a Nathaniel, Bill's an inanimate Chase. Yeah. It's like, I can't make you my background. So time went by, and by the time he went on My Strange Addiction, they had been together for 5 years, Chase and Nathaniel. Very successful relationship. But he had kept his relationship secret except for to his amazing roommate, Kim, who's like this sweet, sweet lady, and she's just like very concerned about
Very
him.
understanding.
But like not judgment. It's like really wholesome. This episode is really gross and really wholesome all at the same time. But he came out to his father on the show confessing that he had had sex with his car and was in love with his car.
His father was like, get your prepositions right. You've had sex in your car.
No. He understood.
With.
Nathan made it very clear.
Yeah.
I fucked my car, Dad.
His father asked the pertinent question, how do you have sex with your car? To which Nathan explained, it's mostly rubbing up against the car, kissing, like heavy makeout, and masturbation. So he's the dad, but if it weren't TLC, the dad would be like, are you fucking that car's tailpipe? And Nathan would have been like, not usually. That's very
usually the
rare.
tailpipe.
That's not typically how it goes. So I'm not going to say for sure that Nathan's never fucked Chase's tailpipe. But the tailpipe is also pretty big, so you're not getting like a lot of purchase. Like you're not getting a lot of good grip.
Yeah.
So I just don't
friction.
think that really makes the most sense when you're having sex with your car. And yes, I have thought about
it's more
this a
the
lot.
transmission.
You know, you could also drive the car around the block a couple times, get it warmed up.
It's rubbing, it's humping, and
Right.
you know, we love a heavy petting, we love a dry hump.
I'm starting to understand now.
Yeah.
And mostly masturbation. So again, he's not really fucking the tailpipe as far as we know. His father is fairly shook, but like in the sweetest way, and he asks, it's actually really sweet and heartbreaking and wholesome, and he's like, is this my fault because me and your mom got divorced and like
Because
it
we
really
had
like
sex
messed
doggy
you up?
style and you saw it and now you only dream about wolves in a tree.
Yeah, kinda. And you know, Nathan's like, you know, it's not like that didn't play a role in my childhood, but I don't think that's why I'm fucking my car.
Everybody gets divorced. That
Yeah.
lady in the Eiffel Tower got divorced.
Yep,
Get
it's
over
fine.
it.
It's fine. So Nathan's like, no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And, you know, the dad is just like, I love you. I'm not going to judge you. I want what's best for you, but I am concerned, and I do want you to go talk to a professional, which Nathan agrees to do. He goes to a therapist, and it's like, honestly, one of the most wholesome and bizarre moments I've ever witnessed on television. I was like, why am I tearing up watching Nathan come out to his dad? So, quote, I love him to death. I wouldn't trade him for the world, Nathan said about Chase. But updates revealed that Nathan and Chase's romance eventually ran out of gas.
Oh my God. See?
Well,
Did
not
Chase leave him?
not for the reason you think, you guys.
Oh no.
Chase was in a serious accident while in a garage for routine maintenance.
What? Oh, in a garage?
Yep, he was there for like an oil change and something collapsed and completely totaled the car.
Can you imagine the heartbreak?
That's the death of your spouse. Like that's like what it is.
That's terrible.
I'm like verklempt.
I know.
I know, it's really fucking sad. So it left him like fully fucked and no longer able to operate. Nathaniel took pieces of Chase to use in his bedroom, including the hood as his headboard.
Oh,
To honor
no.
Chase, and then his cute little Shutterfly blanket of pictures. Shout out to Shutterfly. Definitely pictures of Chase all over his blankie.
Oh.
And the canvas print.
Yeah. Just tiny. We need something bigger on that wall, bud.
Yeah.
Not the way.
This is how men live, you
Yeah.
guys.
This is.
This is better than like a futon and a PlayStation, though. I'll give him that.
At least he has sheets.
Right. So, according to the Daily Mail, quote, although he said he still thinks about Chase, he said he's moved on with several other cars. He's poly now, and I'm super here for it. He said he went out looking for new lovers when he came across his baby girl, his like number one bitch. Her name is Lex. A Lexus ES 3330. Oh my God. One of those, I don't think that's the Lexus, but this is just like part of his group of cars
I
that he's
love
fucking.
that he is like bi, poly.
Oh, he's fully equal opportunity car fucker.
Yeah.
He just like gets a vibe, like whether this car is, I'm assigning male or female, I just go by the vibe. And
Yeah.
he does seem to
You
assign
love a
on the
person.
binary. Yep, he loves the car, not the
make and
tailpipe.
model.
Yeah, not the make and model.
Oh my God.
It's really sweet.
I kind
So-
of love Nathan.
I love him. I'm telling you, I knew that I would change your mind about Nathan. I like fully support him.
It's better without the video. Of
It
him
is.
making
It
out
is
with
without the
car.
Foley, the very gross kissing sounds. It's very like The Bachelor. When on all the makeout scenes of The Bachelor, just imagine those sounds while he's kissing his car. So he did go through a fleet of cars in his collection, as he admitted that Lex is, quote, not the only love I have in my life. I have and been expanding the family.
Okay.
It's getting a little Manson, but
got a
I'm okay
Buick.
with it.
That looks like maybe a Denali. Yeah.
Yep, but in a little plot twist, he's even brought a jet ski into his poly relationship.
You little slut.
Little slut.
Little side piece.
Yep. The jet ski, Adam, is a real thrill because he gets to, quote, wrap my legs around him and it feels like I'm hugging him.
I don't think Adam is a great name for a jet ski.
I don't think so
I don't
either,
like that.
but
I'm flagging it.
We don't pick the names. I
Yeah.
don't know. He says, I used to spend more time on the lake with Adam, but it's been a while. And here's Adam.
Okay.
Wow.
Adam is fucking hot.
That's
Like,
a
I'm
big
sorry,
jet ski.
that jet ski fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Look at
that's
that
the
body.
classiest jet ski I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
like, I'm sorry, but I get it.
Yeah, I would maybe fuck that
I
jet ski.
fully get it. Wrap my legs around Adam.
No part of it is yellow, which
No.
is a plus.
Yeah, I wonder if it spews that little pea stream of water out the back, or only when he
Only
comes.
when he's
Yeah,
excited.
he's a
Yeah.
squirter. Adam is
He's
a
a
squirter.
He's a squirter.
Love that for him. So despite his ever-expanding family, Nathaniel said he has plenty of love to go around and none of his cars ever feel jealous of each other.
Aww.
Aw, it's
I
almost like
love
he's
him.
projecting personalities onto them.
Yep, exactly.
That's so sweet.
Got a very full life.
He really does. So that is my not at all true crime case today.
Woo!
Thank you so much.
Obsession.
God bless.
So we all made it about sex.
Yeah.
Not just Freud.
We
It's
did
fine.
it.